Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Jets. Is out and about ready to send this one away. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap. To see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Turbo, set.
Straight to the air they go. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 330. Ship slant. Right.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's caught by Wilson. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here we go. Set.
A give left side for Hall. And he takes it up and across midfield in the Ravens territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. He gets with a chance to run it here. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short, so that's 3rd and less than a yard.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Here we go. 575. Tonight.
Here's a design run. Fields has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Not the biggest gain, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
From the gun, it's all. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28.
Here we go. Tonight.
Now one good. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here we go, tonight. Go.
Fields out of the gun. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, set. Hey, 10. Easy. Up, let's go. Tonight.
Fields on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. And the Ravens are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession.
They'll take over at first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Lamar now from the gun. He's got it right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Real quick. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Running once more with Henry. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Play action now with Jackson. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Loop knocks it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
11. Right.
They start the drive at home. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Hurry up. 319, right.
To give on 2nd to home. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll have it 3rd and 3.
Extend 319, guys. What? Out. Go.
Play action now. It's Fields. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
Jets 7.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap to Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Now, you know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Trying to get outside with Henry. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Jets bringing pressure, and they got him. Dose of the hurry up here.
Jackson sack. A loss of 11 yards. It's 3rd down.
Lamar off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. 4th down, pass coming. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Jackson off the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Jackson now on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Tyler Luke after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right half. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 4-point game.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. It's the Jets holding the lead at MetLife.
Waste of time.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go. Yep. 58, you see that? Angel, Angel, Angel. 11, 11, 11. Stay high.
They'll work against the blitz. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. It's with his back, Hall. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Rolling quickly, but it's incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still at the 40 here, second and 10.
Here we go. 551. You got it.
Running it. This is Wandu. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A loss of 1. Brings up third down.
Here he goes, third and long. It's cut left side by Mitchell. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this fourth down.
An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Here's Wangu. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
14 yards. That's another Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Fields. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Folk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets drive their lead to 11. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
3, 2, 1,
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Andrews has it. Working downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down from the 42. Jackson to throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens making a one-score game before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. To return it, here's Isaiah Williams. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. At their own 28-yard line. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Here we go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. One last play before the break.
Hey, Ken. 222. West right, zip. Sit high.
Looking to throw. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming here. Jackson. The left side cut by Andrews. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
First down, here's Lamar. Andrews with the catch. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Jackson, quick pass wide. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
You got it, here we go. Green 19, good. Right.
Play action, Fields. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here we go.
The give here, it's Wangu. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Play action now with Jackson. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those changes.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's Harrison Phillips there for the stop.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's got it near the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves a whole playbook wide open for you.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense up to the line fast.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Henry. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? The Jets take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. He's back to throw. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 3rd quarter lead.
Touchdown.
Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Go.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Taylor makes the catch. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go. Hey, never mind. Monday. All right.
Off play action. It's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
3-19, that's not. Right.
Here's Wandu on the carry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
11, 58, this is that. All right.
Fields now, 3rd and long. Down the field, he's got Wilson. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go Alpha right here. Here we go, son. All right.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And good forward, about 5 yards it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
this one. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They go right back to Hall. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down and goal to go.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Racing shows out in Germany, they bought it.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Green 19, did I see that? Set.
They'll try and punch it in. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Fields out of the gun. That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 8 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. Makes the tackle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. 5 yards on the play. They can just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On first down, Jackson. He throws a bullet to the center of the touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 331, 331. Hey, 10.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
And this one doesn't go far.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. If Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Back to throw it. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Here we go. We good. 319. You got that? Tonight.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
11. Here we go. Tonight.
Another throw for Fields. Inside, this is caught by Taylor. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for a New York 1st down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets trail by a field goal. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Turbo set. Hey, can. Go.
Fields on 1st down. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yep. Here we go. All right.
From the gun, it's Hall. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Jets going to the dime set ahead of this 3rd down. Running once more with Henry. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll throw it. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. That's a 1st down for the Ravens, partner. And that should all but do it here.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Well, Brock, they pulled out the win, but can't be feeling too good about it. Felt like they should have beat this squad a lot more convincingly than they did.
Yeah. Please out. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. These be hating no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, I ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. Don't outpack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. These be hating no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, I ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Yeah. Long live flip.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
Fall like yellow on leaves. like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get fall back here, get back.
So big, so no, so long as she get really so now I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. Pussy J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Baltimore Ravens. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to... out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Alfred,
They go play action with Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. In early second and long they're facing. Here's Jackson to throw. They're looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. He's on his way. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Green 19, did I see that? That's right.
Now Fields. Pass caught right side by Taylor. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor from 17 yards out. And the Jets are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Folk connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over. Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. That's some room to run now. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 36 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
The game at 7.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go.
On first and 10, it's Hall. They find some open field here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
So nothing doing there, and it's second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? 331.
Fields now to throw. Smith catches left side. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Back to throw. Fields. He'll try and do this himself. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trenton Simpson. Well, he just flew in there to drop him.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 4th down.
Folk's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Second and a couple.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up.
Play action. Now Jackson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Now, Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not.
4-yard line. A gain of only a yard.
Fourth down. Here's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. Past the 20. They're all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens have moved out in front. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. Well, at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Adonai Mitchell, 65 yards. And the Jets are able to move back in front. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 17-14. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that'll carry over the back line of the end. Zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And Walker has it. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
No, we changed it. Alpha, sit on.
Inside handoff, Henry. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Jets are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. It's caught inside the 25. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Give up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That was Travis Jones working his way through and sticking him behind the line.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
And his throw is incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Cap, 58, did you hear that? 11. All right.
Here's Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's going to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
Your body is at enough. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that you check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a bug. You still feel paralyzed above central.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Jackson. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
They go play action now. Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. To throw again is Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up to throw. That's going deep for Bateman. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 40.
Fields pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. Jackson. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they got no chance to win this game.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
1:53 remaining in this first half of play. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
At the 23-yard line.
551. Right.
Off play action, Fields. He finds Wilson, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On for the extra point is Folk. And the lead is now 13.
Next to scores, Jets 27, Ravens 14.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give me the key. It's only me. Wait till give me a team. Give me a team.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Brings up second and 5.
Here's Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he will have a Ravens first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's a second and 8. Jackson now off the bootleg. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Finish it up! Let's go! Get hot! Get in! Right shot!
Jackson now. Going deep for Walker. That's caught inside the 20. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Sit on! Hey, Yo.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now it's Fields. Yeah, he'll find Hall. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now Nick Folk, his career long, 56 yards. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6.
Ravens 21.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 5.
Here we go, tonight. 319, tonight.
A shotgun snap, Fields. He's got Smith here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here's Fields. He gets it. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The Folks' kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. But looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing is Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on fourth.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Henry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now it's Jackson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Fields. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Fields. Going to look deep for Wilson. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer. On his loop for the extra point. And this one's back to an 8-point game.
Makes the score Jets 36, Ravens 48.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and
3.
Play action. It's Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And Wilson with it, complete. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Easy.
Now Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And they're going to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Arian Smith, 38 yards. And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Hey, tonight! Go ahead. Tonight!
Here's Jackson to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A big play there with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Ravens take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Luke now for the extra point. And this one's back to an 8-point game. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
First down, Jets.
Out of the gun, Fields. He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
And the Jets, first down.
Here we go.
They'll give the Hall. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And the Jets are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs.
Breece Hall from 6 yards away. And the Jets have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Now Folk for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now Jackson. For the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Jets will take over possession here up at the 44. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Blue 58, go.
Here's Fields. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
It's a gain of 10. First down,
Here we go,
New York.
Fields now to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Justin Fields sacked. A loss of 4 yards. It's second
From the 50, here's Fields. It's brought in by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. That one goes for 24 yards.
Here we go. Right.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
It is complete to Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight. Tonight.
Again, Fields. This is caught. And the Jets are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well through.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12.
It's second down and goal.
Another try after the first down sack. Fields. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Here's first and 10.
180. Sit hard. 180. You change it. Go ahead.
Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
DC ready?
Here's first down.
180.
Jackson. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. They'll come up now. This is second and long.
Brings up second down.
Here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Well, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10. Now Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing, Jackson. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for two here and you don't get it,
That's deflation. Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Go.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
222.
And they will take a knee here.